But just because you have the free will to reject it does not mean that there's no proof, bro. Does not mean that there's no evidence. There's so much evidence. It's just a matter of how willing and how intellectually honest are you as an individual to go and investigate yourself.
Well, I have investigated most of my life. I was raised Catholic.
There's
Why?
your problem.
Because I was raised Catholic?
Yes, 100%.
Author Dave Hunt writes, the Latin equivalent of the Greek anti is vicarius, from which comes vicar. Thus, vicar of Christ literally means antichrist.
Of course you're not going to have any kind of foundation. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And the whole tree of how you got to where you are, that is extremely fascinating. I found out that I was related to the Medici family.
The Medici family of Florence wielded unprecedented power during the Renaissance through a mix of wealth and cunning. Their influence reached beyond finance. They mastered political maneuvering, forging alliances, and manipulating rivals.
Pope Leo X, the guy that came up with indulgences.
Buongiorno, I am Giovanni de' Medici. Some complained about my selling of indulgences to fund these projects. That German monk Luther made quite a fuss. I dismissed him as some drunken German who will change his mind when sober.
And I want to talk sense with people. I'm not one of those stupid Billy Graham Bible-thumping Christians that's going to just point their finger at everybody because they're drinking or smoking or going to the clubs or... You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that Billy Graham was an honorary 33-degree Freemason?
33-degree Masons, when you get to that level, recognize that Lucifer is the creator, he's the light bearer, and he's our savior. Not Jesus Christ, but Lucifer.
Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Freemason of the century wrote that Freemasonry is a religion and that initiates are intentionally misled until they reach the highest levels. But who is the supreme being in Masonry?
Freemasonry is Satanism in disguise.
33rd degree sovereign grand commander of the Scottish Rite, Albert Pike, wrote in Morals and Dogma that Lucifer is the light bearer.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe